So far, Torres has been one of our favorite cities that we found here in South America. It's not that big, but it's just big enough to have all of the amenities that you would want from a modern city. However, it doesn't feel so big that it's overwhelming. Yeah. Quite possibly. I mean, what's... Hopefully you can hear me. It's a little bit windy, but as you can see, there's kind of a main street that goes along the beach. A lot of people are eating, drinking, enjoying their day. Kind of feels like a boardwalk in California or somewhere similar, with people on the skateboards riding their bikes. So this town's got a pretty cool vibe to it.
The Torres boardwalk stretches along the beachfront of the Atlantic Ocean and is a popular spot for leisurely walks, jogging, cycling, and enjoying the sunset. The boardwalk also features restaurants, cafes, and shops, making it a vibrant hub for both locals and tourists alike.
We've noticed that ice cream is really popular here. There's a couple of things. Of course, everybody drinks beer. Wine's really popular here because we're so close to Argentina. And then meat, like barbecue, seems to be really popular. Bacon, things that we haven't seen in a while. It's kind of nice to have a big selection of meat. I know. I like that they put out a plate of kind of fake food. Bubblers and little pipe things. Right. Let's run up Sandy Hill. There's these pretty big sand dunes that line a lot of the beach. There's also a national park, or a state park rather, that's really cool. Has a really good hike along the coast as well. Don't think you can really see it from over here, but all you can kind of see is just sand. Lots and lots of sand, and a big, really big beach area. But the town overall is built right onto the beach. There's all sorts of stuff to do. If you're into sports and stuff, obviously there's surfing. We haven't seen too many people do it in the winter because it's a little bit cold, but we have seen surf shops. Like we said before, there's a lot of bicycling, and if you can find the people to do it, there's paragliding and hot air ballooning as well. We're not exactly sure on the prices of these, but we see people do it pretty often around here, so we know it's a thing. I hear that it's more popular to do in the summer as well. Remember that the winter months in the United States are the summer months here, so it's a perfect time when it's cold at home in Europe or the United States to come to South America. As with many large towns here in South America, the graffiti game is pretty on point. There's quite a lot of art in this city as well. It feels fairly artistic. There's a lot of murals around the town, little art pieces, statues, as well as the people feel pretty fashionable. Not all the clothes are the cheapest that we've seen. Some of the stores are a little bit expensive, but overall it's still a pretty affordable place, especially for how good the infrastructure is as well. The main downtown area actually feels pretty big, with quite a few like 10 to 15-story buildings. A lot of them are apartment complexes, it seems like. Most of the area for Torres seems to be pretty concentrated. I'll have to check what the population is and put it on screen for you guys. But most of the city, they're not really office buildings so much as they are apartment buildings. We've also not had a very hard time finding anything. Most of the stuff that you need we can find pretty easily, as far as food, groceries, electronics, arts and supplies. One thing for imported stuff, there is a tax on anything that's imported, like electronics or anything similar, so keep that in mind if you're gonna purchase some stuff. But if you need something, you can probably find it here in this town. Get some steady footage. I don't want to drop it. I'm always worried I'm going to drop something.
For Torres being such a small town, we were actually surprised and shocked about how much the grocery stores supplied. This grocery store in particular had to be one of my favorites. It was super easy to get to and always had fresh meats, salami, cheeses, and cheap wine. You can also find local markets and smaller shops where you can purchase fruits, vegetables, and other locally sourced items.
Shaylin and I just grabbed a couple of sandwiches and some other items from the store. Then we found a nice place next to the lake so we can sit down, have a little bit of a picnic, and eat the food and enjoy some of our last days here in Torres, Brazil. Like everybody's eating those berries off the trees. Did you see that? That's funny. Kind of cool. See everybody eating these berries off of these trees right here. So I'm not sure if they're elderberries or something like that, but they grow on these trees that are all along the lake edge. Very sweet, a little bit sour, but they're pretty good. Anyway, thanks for filming and coming along with us on this journey, just to get an idea of the town and what it's like here in Torres, southern Brazil. Till next time, bye.
Let it all go. Never let it all go. It's all free fall. Free fall. Let it all go. Never let it all go. It's all free fall. Free fall.